Hi, my precious friends. Welcome to another round of our Inspiring Thought Thursdays. Okay, so here is a very special edition. I share with you what are my top, not one, not two, but top 10 learnings from my last 10 years in business. And I'm going to share with you how I turned a massive failure into an incredible success over the years. Let's talk about what are the greatest mistakes that I made that you can avoid, no matter if you're starting out or you're already quite a few years in your business and you really want to bring it to a different level. What are the mistakes you want to avoid? And then also, what are the greatest insights I gained that you can apply right away in your business to bring everything to a different level? And also we talk about how can you implement these hints and tips? What are concrete steps you can take next to really benefit from what I share with you today? Well, when I started my business, I don't know how much you know about my story, but when I started out, the first 18 months, I built a business together with 5 partners and we failed big time. Okay, the first 1.5 years of me being an entrepreneur was my kindergarten of entrepreneurship. I dumped about and I lost about 60,000 euros. Okay, and 1.5 years of my life, but still I really feel like every penny was worth it and every minute I spent was worth it because I learned the 10,000 ways of how not to do it, so I got much closer to how to do it really. So now how did I turn this massive loss, the 6,000 loss, into a 600,000 and more gain in the meantime? So, what I'd really like to share with you is my top 10 hints, and then insights and things that you want to avoid and things you want to do. And here they are. And again, they're not in a specific order, although the last one for me is the number 1. Okay, but let me just give you the other 9. Okay, and you just pick which one resonates with you most, which one do you want to pick up and apply in your business and in your life in a much greater way so that you can step up with your business fast as well. Okay, so you boost your visibility, you make a bigger impact, you serve more clients, you make more money, you bring everything to a different level. Okay, so here are my top 10. Okay, the first one is really, I'd say, if you have a dream, if you feel this nudge inside to say, I want to make a bigger impact, or you wake up in the morning, you have that business idea and it kind of keeps being in your mind and heart, take action on it. Go for it, okay? Go for your dreams and really take many leaps of faith, even when you don't feel ready. You will never be ready. There will always this little voice and chatter in your mind. And I can tell you, even before I quit my job and stepped out of the corporate world to build a bridge from job to joy, as I always call it, from being in a job, even though it was a great leadership role, but I wanted to become an entrepreneur. But, again, I dreamed about it for quite a few years until I took that leap of faith. And you don't need to do it like I did. Like just today, I spoke to a lady and she is in a great job. And she's saying, I need safety. I need that regular income. And I'm not saying that you need to do it my way. You don't need to jump out and leave everything behind and burn the bridges behind you. You can stay in your job and still start building your business on the side. Even if you're already in business and you dream of making it bigger, go for it and ask the right questions. But don't let it knock on your door again and again and again over years. Take it seriously and go forward. You'll never be ready. Okay? So the second thing is think big. Okay? My learning number 2 is think big, plan, and act small. Okay? I'm not saying take small actions, but what I'm saying is, first of all, dream big. Okay? A lot of people come to me and say, I want to become a speaker, I want to be a coach, or I want to be a trainer, I want to be a consultant, or I want to build a business in this way. The thing is, you don't want to be a speaker, you want to build a speaking business. So start thinking bigger, right, from the beginning on. Think about, do you want to touch hundreds of lives, or are you willing to go for touching thousands or maybe even millions of lives? Okay, go for something that excites you, that gets you the butterflies going in your belly, that really gets you excited to take the next step. But then don't try to take a big step overnight. That's not going to work. That's why I'm saying dream big, but plan small. So just say, what is the one next step to take? And then take that one step. Because a lot of people dream big and then they don't see how to do it and they do nothing. I don't want you to fall into that trap and make that mistake. Okay? It's a mistake to avoid. So dream big, but always break into what is this one next step to take, right? I've been interviewing a lot of entrepreneurs over time, and you know, one of them also said he had just turned 30, and you know, he's already massively successful. He said the same thing. He said, have a big vision, but then always focus just on this one next step to take. So that is number 2. Number 3 is really ask for help. Don't do it on your own. When I had failed with my first business, I knew I needed help. I found a mentor, and that mentor really helped me to start thinking and feeling, networking and doing things like an entrepreneur, not like an employee trying to be an entrepreneur. Okay, find a mentor that can help you, that is established as a speaker if you want to step up with your speaking, that is established with their business if you want to grow a business. Okay, find someone that has been walked the path that can guide you step by step. Number 4 is don't go it alone. Even if you have a mentor or a coach, you don't only want to work with someone one-on-one. You want to actually have others on your path with you, sharing the journey, that cheer you on, that lift you up when times get tough, right? It took me quite a few years in my business until I worked with a mentor that was offering me that tribe, because she wasn't working with people one-on-one. She was working in teams. And even though I always thought I wanted a one-on-one mentor, I said, okay, I'd like to try it out. And I tell you that, you know, I have built tribes for many years in my business. And quite, you know, at that moment when I started to work with that mentor and, you know, my tribe, I realized how powerful it is to have people around us, to cheer us on, to share feedback, advice, open us doors and everything else. Okay. So again, when you have others on your side, again, it's so much more easy and joyful and fun. Okay, so then number 5 is really, okay, my hint number 5 or my learning number 5 is build trust. Build trust. First of all, trust yourself. Don't be so harsh and challenging with yourself all the time. Say, I can do that. Okay, I am an entrepreneur. I am a speaker. The I am holds incredible power. Believe it. Go for it. Trust yourself. Trust that you can make so much more happen. You can make a much bigger impact than, you know, you ever thought you could if you just take that first step and then consistent steps. Trust yourself. And then again, build trust with others. Do as you say. I had a beautiful conversation with one lady, and she, you know, I interviewed her this week, and she said also, like, trust is one of the key success triggers in her business. Okay, she's saying, do as you say, do as you say. Okay, don't sign up to events or webinars if you don't have the intention to show up. Okay, and if you don't show up, let the organizer know. I mean, again, it's so normal and so many people don't do it today. Okay, do as you say. Show up when you make a commitment. When you say you're going to send someone something, send it no matter what, right? And, you know, again, that is how you build trust. And I can tell you that if you're someone people can trust, and it's what people always say to me and my clients, my partners, everyone else is saying, Monique, what we love about you is you show up no matter what. Build that trust. Become that person people trust, and you will become a magnet for clients, partners, you know, supporters, for your tribe members. Okay. Number 6 is build resilience. Every entrepreneur knows that building and growing a business, and also as every speaker knows, it's a roller coaster ride. It's not only always rosy days, right? But again, don't give up. Don't give in when times get tough. Okay, I have been challenged massively in so many different ways, and still here I am. Okay, and I don't regret that at all. I got asked the question today, do you regret that you stepped out of the corporate world? Never ever. Okay, I love being in the corporate world. It was a time in my life, but now that I've gone forward, I don't want to go back. Okay, so don't give up. Just be patient with yourself. Don't be harsh, right? Be patient with yourself and kind with yourself and others, but do it in a resilient way. Okay, and then number 7 is take responsibility. Okay, you are responsible for all the results you get. You're responsible for where you are in your business. You're the one to trigger change. Okay, it's not that the market is not ready or people are not ready or there's, whatever little virus flying around the world or whatever else is happening. No, you are responsible to create the results you have. Okay, hold that responsibility and ask the question, what can I do now? What is in my control now to take the next step forward, to take the next step up? Okay, be fully responsible for what you have and who you are and what you don't have yet. And then really ask yourself, what can I do in the current times to really step up? Okay, and then also, okay, number 8 is, and here, it comes to juicy ones that I really love. I'm all about speaking. Okay, I'm a speaker. I create events where people can speak. I, run programs to help people go professional with their speaking. Okay, again, speak up. People do want to hear what you have to say. And, just someone said to me this week, Monique, I know the audience wants us to succeed, right? Even if you're afraid, even if you have these butterflies flying in your belly, make them fly in formation, right? Speak up. Again, when you use the power of your voice, you're not only building a business, you're building a legacy. You touch more lives, okay? Don't assume that what you know, everyone knows. Most people don't. Share with them your inspiring story. Share with them your powerful message, and you make a bigger impact. Okay. Also, okay, number 9. Okay, number 9 is getting juicy. Okay, juicier and juicier. Giving and taking needs to be in balance. Okay, you want to give, but you also want to receive. So many of my clients have such a massive heart and they want to touch lives and they want to make an impact in people's lives. And yes, absolutely, that's why we get up in the morning. But if you don't have your eye on being paid, if you're not appreciating money, okay, again, yesterday I had a conversation with a precious client of mine, okay, and again, every time, especially when time gets tough and people around us need us, we show up, we are there for them unconditionally. And then we forget to receive back. You cannot only serve people when your well is filled. So make sure that you refill your cup, okay, before you can actually share and offer and serve and support others again. Make sure that you work with the people that appreciate you, that pay you well, because you are worth it. So make sure that giving and receiving is in balance. Okay, yes, overachieve, yes, over-receive, absolutely. And make sure, okay, that you also get back in abundance. Ask for being paid and ask for being paid well. Just today, right, I had a conversation with a lady and she said, well, I'm going to pay this. And I said, well, yes, but our program price fee is this. And we charge everyone the same, okay? So again, ask for what you know you deserve and what you should be paid, because you are providing incredible value. And now, drum rolls, what is my number 10? I know you're already curious to hear. My number 10 is love is all there is in life and in business. Because when you are passionate, when you're in love with what you do, you are giving your all. When you are in love with your clients, you're going to be on their side and you're going to really do everything you can to make them successful and get the results they want and have the greatest experience. Okay? Love and business don't only go together, they don't actually go without each other. So love is all there is. Ask yourself, do you love what you do? If you don't love what you do anymore, find something else to do, okay? And again, ask yourself, do I still love my clients? I love my clients to pieces. I love everyone I work with. Okay, our team members, everyone. My heart is full and overflowing for every one of these people. Do you feel that love? Are you in love with your business? Okay, and if not, if you find elements you're not in love with anymore, see how you can maybe delegate it or automate it or get it done in some other way so that you can really do what makes your heart sing. Okay, so here, these are my 10 steps, and now you probably wonder, what do I do now? Okay, I'm going to shower me with all these insights. Okay, just again, if you want to, just listen to this again, watch it again. And then take notes, and I know a few of you do that anyhow. So if you're watching this afterwards also, I invite you in the comments there to say replay and say what are the hints and tips you're taking away. So watch it again and make notes and write down the things that that inspire you, that spice you up. The hints that you feel if you do more of that in your business, it makes the biggest difference. So write them down and then start, how can I start applying them today? Okay, pick one and ask, how can I start applying this more in my business today? And I'm really curious, so in the chat, in the comments below, share with me, what is your number one takeaway and how are you applying more of it in your own business, and what does it help you with? What results do you get when you change things in this way? Really curious. I'm here to cheer you on, so please share it in the comments. In the meantime, I just wish you all the best. Have a fabulous day, have a fabulous week, and I'll be back next Thursday with another Inspiring Thought Thursday. And in the meantime, okay, don't be quiet. Show up, share with us what's happening, play with us here in our Heart Power Global Nation. All the best until then, and I can't wait to see what you're taking away from this specific session. So all the best until soon. Cheers.